Good morning, cultists. In our previous episode, we left things off after delving deeper into our destroyed capital and finding the second piece of the apology. We are now at the castle threshold, which means, something, I guess? Maybe we're getting closer? I have no idea. In any case, in between episodes, I buffed us up, so we should be good to go. I am somewhat running low on the freedom of movement scrolls, though, I will say. And by somewhat, I mean I still have 64 left. I also still have 185 scrolls of healing and 189 scrolls of mass healing, as well as 21 scrolls of resurrection, which means that we've used 4 of these so far. Really? We've used 4 already? That is insane. Can we please stop dying, guys? Please stop dying? Jeez. You guys die like you love it. Anyone around here want to maybe get fresh with yours truly? Take small, tiny little steps. I knew it. And I'm assuming there's gonna be some around here too. Yeah, these guys appear to be applying the same kind of strategy that I do. Exploiting those choke point situations. Alright, so Canara,
do tell.
Can you maybe... I guess we can maybe set it up here. Okay. But if I do that, then I want these guys to maybe stop around there, I think, right? Okay, let's do that. And also, let me move this a little bit. Sorry, it's a little... Actually, no, I'm gonna keep it there, because that coincides with the, with Kaliki's thing. Oh. Did I forget to do this? Oh yeah, I also leveled up my characters in between episodes. So now we have... There we go. Nice. What about instead of burning infusion, we go for flash infusion? Or grappling infusion. We could do this and then... Aha. Alright, so let's do this, I guess. Sure. And hopefully they'll just crowd around Valerie, I guess. Sorry, there's a lot of guessing, I suppose.
As hard as I can.
Wait, hold on. Move back a little bit. What? Did that not affect them?
What's taking so
How
long?
dare they? Oh. Yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. Then maybe there, if you don't mind. Sorry about the Canara. But do it again. There we go. Okay, so switch back to that. And instead of the grappling infusion, go back to flash infusion. Yes. Alright, everyone, stay put. Let them approach. Whoa! They are approaching real fast. Holy crap-oli. Can you, do extended range from there? No, not quite. So I guess we can actually move up a little bit. Sure. Valerie?
Let us strike his one.
Knock knock, too enthusiastic, sir. Oh, he's taking damage from the lava already. What? Come on. That's not fair.
That one went deep.
Taste.
Okay,
my
everyone else stay put. Wait, did that guard walk into the lava and die? Oh. Alright, well, that's unfortunate, but I think he kind of learned his lesson. Not that it's gonna help him out now because he's dead, but still. Wow. This is very exciting. Can you guys maybe join in?
A clever ploy.
There we go. There we go. Look at that. Tristan's actually making the shot despite being blind and shit. Wait, what was that? Slay living or whatever? Thank you. My goodness, guys. My goodness. That took far too long. Alright, let's move this somewhere else, please. Thank you, because we kind of need to explore this area, I suppose. Alright, well, I don't think we necessarily need to heal right now. Do we? Where do I go first? That looks to be kind of where we need to end up. So I guess we'll explore this area first. And then... you know what? The lava's there, so maybe we'll come back to that later. Sure. Wow, thank you for your composite longbow. It's so helpful. Alright, guys, back up.
Command me.
The same old shtick. Of course. Thank you. Actually, what if you do maximized and empowered? And then we do... I see. Alright, then never mind. We'll just do the regular deadly earth here, I guess. And remember, guys, stay put. Don't move.
I shall end this suffering.
Not too much enthusiasm, please. Yeah, as long as it covers the Wild Hunt Archer too, I suppose. And back to... Oh, wait, no, I guess I... Hold on, sorry, I'm a little confused. Back to that. Or, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. No, but whatever. Okay, you chuckleheads, get in here. And get murdered, please. Get wrecked, son. Yep, that son is wrecked. Who else wants to get wrecked? Oh, I guess they actually got grappled. Oh, I hadn't considered that. Hadn't considered that what I did actually took effect. Nice. Anyone else? Anyone else want to get fresh?
Please,
Nope.
do tell.
All right. Whoa. Oh, is that the barrier that we need to destroy or something? Because I think the storyteller said that the apologies are... The piece of the apologies are needed for, so that we can fight the Lantern King, right? Whoa, nice. Another greater extend meta magic rod, which will come
I am
in
your shield.
handy, question mark? I suppose there's no real need to pick anything up though, is there? No. That being said, I do like loot, so we'll of course go look for more treasure. Yeah, how much do you want to bet that there's a trap laying there?
I thought you'd never.
All right,
ask.
let me right there. Okay. Whoa, interesting.
I am ready.
So if there's no trap there, then maybe that means that there's a trap somewhere else. Can we go back upstairs and put that lava somewhere else, please? Oh, I think that should be decent. Sure, thank you. So if there's no trap by the chest, I think that actually means that maybe there's going to be a trap where we were standing before, usually at least. All right, so how about we get over here, and then we let loose the juice. I think that should cover most of it, hopefully at least. All right, wait, sorry, how far is the range on that? Okay, so we might want to advance a little bit at least. Knock, knock, you too. Fabrosi, you as well. Sure. And knock, knock, I don't know if that's trapped or not. Whoa, that's a lot of money. Unnecessary money. I fucking knew it. I absolutely knew it. Welcome to your new life in lava, you dumb bitch. Nice. Fantastic. And last one. Yes. Very nice. Can we clear the lava now, though? Would it be possible to maybe transfer it somewhere else? I'm thinking maybe we put it way the hell back there? Do you actually have to get close, though? Because I don't know if you're going to be able to get there without hitting the lava yourself. Oh, goodness. This is... Oh, no. I think we can maybe put it here and then inch closer. Yeah, let's do that. It's a little janky, but it is what it is. This is, I guess, the consequence of my strategy. Hold on. Can anyone access that without getting caught in the lava by any chance? Or can I redirect it somewhere else where it won't affect us? Ah, there we go. Jubilos, just in case, though. Thank you. Alright.
Don't hesitate.
Now we get upstairs, folks. Thank you. And where am I now? Sorry about the rampant quick saving. Okay. Aha! A little choke point situation. Well, well, well. Long time no see, good friend. Anything? I don't think so. Oh. Pitaxians. Can we trust them? Is this gas bear in a disguise? Possibly? Yeah, Spear, if that's you in a disguise, can you let me know? We can't talk to him. To arms. Time to remember that Pitax isn't just trade in songs. Whoa, a Jabberwocky. Okay. I'm thinking. Whoa, what the hell is this? Burble. The fuck is Burble? Confused. Oh shit. Can we undo that confusion? Can we maybe do Joyful Rapture? That should work, right? Except I never know if Joyful Rapture actually works for us or not to clear confusion. Oh, cleanse, but that's just on you. Alright, then let me try Joyful Rapture, I guess. Oh, what the hell? Is valid? What the fuck? Why did Fabrosi get damaged? From what, though? Oh, from the confusion, I guess?
Do not falter.
Tristan? Are you still... What the fuck? Oh, I can only click on Valerie. Oh, I've lost control of everyone else. I see. Okay. Seems to be a lot of carnage happening, which I do appreciate, but I would appreciate being able to control my dudes a little bit more, I would say. Did that Joyful Rapture work at all? No, I'm still confused. Alright, Tristan, Fabrosi's getting a little hurt. Oh shit, I can't control him. Fuck. Okay. I think the Jabberwocky is causing the most damage, right? Oh no! Knock knock! Damn it! Fuck this confusion, man! Okay, for 3 more seconds. Can you please not kill knock knock? Thank you, Tristan. Yes, it is yours, Fabrosi. We might actually die, if you can believe that. But heal, please. Thank you. Oh, sweet mother. That was close.
Knock knock used to light
Darvin,
on fire first.
the fuck are you doing here? Oh, I guess he is an ally, so fair enough. The Jabberwock Shadow, please, because he seems to be causing a lot of chaos and mayhem for us, which is obviously a big no-no. Thank you.
Knife time.
Burn. Okay. Sorry, I was looking for... What was that? Gather power. Oh, right, okay. That makes sense. I thought for a second I saw some, what's it? Strength reduction stuff, but I think that's the damage that Knock Knock caused. Alright, good job, guys. Let's get a little heal on Fabrosi as well. You know what? I should have just done a mass heal, as a matter of fact. Oops, my bad. It's all good, though. It's all good. All's well that ends well. Darvin, want to talk? And I thought it was I who had complicated relationships. How dare you, sir? My relationships are very simple. If it's someone I meet, I will become their enemy. And I guess that's the 3rd piece of the apology?
Quick,
Sure. The Taxian soldiers, all of their gear, I'll take
Why
that.
has your attention?
What? You failed that roll? Okay, so that's the thing that we found. What are all these +5 things of garbage, man? I don't need +5 no-names. What is this, the no-name brand that's popular in Canada? Unbelievable. Now selling from the no-name brand, which is actually a brand by itself, which I found to be really funny. Now from the no-name brand, +5 gear of, well, genericness. Fantastic. Okay, sure. I thought there would be something interesting with that text, but I guess not. Alright, so... we found all the pieces of the apology, maybe? Wait, did he say how many pieces there are? Because I think we found a 3rd one just now, right? And we've explored this entire location. Doesn't seem to be anything there, so I guess we need to explore this place too. Alright, before we go talk to the storyteller, let me go explore upstairs. Ooh. What doth they have? Garbage. Thank you. Ah, son of a bitch. Hold up. We've got more dudes to take care of. Hopefully that's far away enough. Good.
Thought you'd never ask.
And we will let loose the juice. Away from Valerie, obviously, but close enough that the dudes would still be standing in the lava as they try to attack us. Sure.
Where now? Knock knock
Right,
More
everyone stay
runner
put.
and talker
Let them
than
come to us.
fighter.
There we go. Good. Don't move. Don't step into the lava. And murderation. Thank you very much. Is that all of them, though? I guess so. Wow, that's surprisingly easy. Alright, out of here, lava. Get the fuck out of here.
Give the order.
Let me guess, they also have +5 King Falchions. Yep. They all shop at the same place, I guess. Fair enough. Maybe there was just a giant discount on King Falchions. And there's some greater primal owlbears. They are relatively easy, right? Well, we've already attacked them, or attracted them. Sorry, attacked them? The fuck is that? That's not even English.
Forced my hand.
What the hell was that? Greater Dispel?
Pays off.
Oh, was that from... Oh, yeah, that's... Might be from Fabrosi's attack, because he's got that ring that Dispel shit, right? I'm guessing? Okay, anything else? This looks to be somewhere where we get ambushed. Are you sure there's nothing else? I'm not buying it. Full plate +5. I swear. The Lantern King shops at the, well, you know, there's no no-name store, but, he only buys the no-name brand, I guess. Oh, so we can go up there. How does that happen? I'm assuming we need to maybe climb some of the vines or something. Can I go this way? That way? No. Anything at all? Also, wasn't there a spot in the previous level or whatever that we couldn't access for whatever reason? Maybe from that place there? Possibly. I do wonder if we can actually climb up those vines or something. Okay, well, I do feel like I missed out on a fair bit of stuff, but I honestly have no idea. Alright, storyteller. I guess I've got the fragment of the apology, so... Is there more? Let's give it to him. A third! Yes, this is the last one! Oh, so I guess it's the last one. Prepare yourself, your highness. With the third fragment, the barriers around your castle will fall. The Lantern King will be waiting, ready to give you an audience. Whoa, wait, what? He's in the castle? That's not a castle though, is it? I mean, it's kind of a keep, I guess. Can I go up here now? Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna double check on the previous places, make sure I haven't missed anything, because I feel like I have missed some stuff, at least some locations or whatever. Also, any shopkeepers around us? Because I could really do with a double checking of my gear and all that jazz.
Step, step, step.
Anything over here? Nope. Is that a stash? That's not a stash though, is it? Just a... No. Okay. Oh, and of course we've gone to the floor. Whoa! That's hilarious! Fabrosi's head just sticking up through the floorboards. That's awesome. Okay, I might actually put a break in here and then come back. Because I feel like we might want to rest and buff up again before we have our Royal Rumble with the Lantern King, as it were. Wait, have I been down there? Oh, I haven't been able to access that. That might be one of the locations that I was thinking about. Wait, so can I just dimension door my way there then? I wonder if that's locked, because if it's not, then I might be able to get Fabrosi to just dimension door his ass over. I don't know if there's gonna be an ambush there though, so instead of using a dimension door mass, I'm just gonna send Fabrosi by himself. Okay. Whoa. Well, I mean, not amazing, but still. I guess maybe that's the way to access the other ones then. Interesting. Did I miss anything else? I think I've been down there, right? Yeah, I seem to recall climbing that. Gotcha. Okay, then I think, let me find out what's on that other step, and then we'll, probably put a break in here as I, get some rest with the storyteller, and then buff up again. For what I'm assuming is actually going to be our final Royal Rumble. But, again, with this game, I honestly have no idea, because, like I said before, It feels like I've had like many times where it's like, oh, game's coming to an end. Finally. Well, you know, not finally in like a bad way, but like it's long overdue, which sounds bad, but it really isn't. But then again, it's like bamboozled me every single time, so yeah. Okay, let's see if this actually works. I wonder if it's even necessary. Watch it not be necessary at all. But I guess we'll see. I'm also hoping that we don't get attacked there, because I kinda need to send Fabrosi by himself. I mean, we could do Dimension Door Mass, but we can only use it once a day anyway, so yeah. Oh. Oh-ho. Nice. And that one's locked, so sadly I can't lockpick that. Do we have a wand of Dimension Door? I'm assuming not, right? I know we have a scroll of Dimension Door Mass, but not exactly what I need. Alright, fine. Just come back, I guess. Unless...
Listening as hard as I can.
No. Damn it. Fine. Let's just, rest up and be done with this, I guess. Hold on. Hold on, one sec. I still hear some fire. I wonder if there's anything to explore here. I'm hoping that we don't get lured into a cutscene or something that forces us into the fight immediately. Doesn't seem like it so far. Anything up there at all? No? I'm assuming we can't get there. This has been suspiciously quiet, if that makes any sense. I don't know that it does, but I don't know. Okay, I need to also look at my spells again before I rest up, so yeah, I'll be back after I've done all we need to do, assuming that we can actually rest still. Yes. Okay, you know what though? I might actually go visit the Goblin Merchant upstairs and do all this stuff before we head to what may be our final fight. So I'll be back in a little bit, right? Alright, I buffed us up to the absolute tits, so I think we're about as ready as we're ever gonna get. Hopefully, at least. Oh, I did discover this one scroll that we have. I don't know where I got it from, but it's the Scroll of Mind Blank Communal. And it'll give our entire party 4 hours of +8 resistance on saving throws against all mind-affecting spells and effects. So let's put that on, and hopefully we won't need it, but I'm guessing we will. Yeah, especially since Fabrosi's will save is not that great still, I think. There are a few more buffs that I haven't done yet, though. I'm thinking maybe we should do this once we actually get into the fight? Oh, no, this is 1 minute per level. Okay, never mind, so we can do this for sure. Holy Aura we might do if we know we're about to tussle with the dude, I guess. Yeah, oh. Secrets of the Saramgamin. I think I might want to do Quelling Disasters. Yeah, so that'll give us another safety net for our saving throws. And look, Tristan's got wings. Oh, that's from the angelic aspect. Right, okay. I think we're good. All right, let's do this, guys. Let's get killed. Hopefully not, but most likely. Not gonna lie, guys. I'm actually very nervous about this. Okay, so we're not starting off with a fight. Oh, it's my throne room. Right, I don't know what I was expecting. And he's in the guise of an old man. I'm not buying that at all. I'm assuming he's gonna have multiple forms. Now, we know that his original form is that swirling ball of fire, so I'm thinking maybe we'll also do a little protection from fire stuff. Yeah, let's do that, just in case. Great, and what else? I mean, if we're just gonna fight him immediately, then I think we'll just do Holy Aura now. Sure, and Jubilost, if you could maybe cast a bit of a haste for us, that'd be great, thanks, buddy. So not that, but rather... Let me see. Oh, so I also got the Greater Quicken Meta Magic Rod. I picked that up from the little area where we couldn't access, and I used the scrolls of the one scroll of Dimension Door, and then used Knock Knock's hat to get back. So I think instead of the Freedom of Movement scroll, I'll do the Greater Quicken Meta Magic Rod. What else? I think that might be... Oh, no. I meant to do this, the Clockwork Pendant, and then put a bit of haste on us, of course. Yes, please. Fantastic. And you know what? I'll also do Transformation. Actually, can I use the Extend Rod on that, by the way? And I'll give you the Charm of the Deep Waters again. Oh, I should also give you the Cognitogen, shouldn't I? Let me do Intelligence and Wisdom. Turns out I wasn't ready at all. Wow. Alright. Greater Extend Meta Magic Rod. Although, I can just use the regular Extend one, can I? Because that's a level 6 spell. And that should also be affected. Alright, Fabrosi, go for it. And we'll give it to Valerie as well, I think. And that'll last 4 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. Great. Okay. Well, I think we're about as ready as we're ever gonna get again. So, knock on wood, I suppose. I was hoping we could get a little bit closer, but I guess not. Your footsteps echo from the ceiling of the ravaged throne room. The sound attracts the attention of old Remus, slouching on the steps of the throne. He looks up, shakes his head slightly as if displeased, but keeps silent. Nothing betrays the mask of a deity in this hunched man.
Still hiding behind masks, eldest. Isn't it time you cast them away?
Narissa appears suddenly beside you like a bolt of lightning in the night sky.
Words. How little value we attach to them, and how much they truly mean. But I've grown tired of words and prophecies. I will no longer predict chaos and death. Instead, I will show them to you, myself.
Wait, hold on. No grand speech? No, soliloquy? Nothing, just right into it? Really? That's refreshing.
Oh yes, the time has come!
Or maybe not.
The time of fate and curses!
Or maybe yes. Wow, okay, holy shit. I guess did decently with the, roll there. You know what? I think let's just prioritize him, right? That's usually the way to go with these kinds of fights. Whoa, they are fast. Holy shit. Hopefully we can just get there without attracting any attention. Oh, let me actually do Walls of the Sanctuary. And that'll give us some defense. Whoa, nice. Shit is exploding immediately. Holy crap. He's dead.
You don't seem to like my curses. Maybe I like myself better.
Whoa, okay. So his second form now, I guess. Let me do a cheeky little heal. Oh, shoot. Hold on. What did I have him cast with that on? Oops. I think I may have wasted a thing there. My bad. I wonder if that works with scrolls though. I doubt it. But still, okay. Maybe, maybe. Whoa, what the fuck? Why is he moving around like that? Can we? Oh, whoa. That was it? I thought we would need to kill all of them.
It's the hour of hunting and chaos.
Oh. Fuck. I hate wild hunts. Oh, you gotta be kidding me with this shit. Alright, what if we just kill him instead? Are we affected by the wild gaze? No, we have freedom of movement, so we should be fine, I hope. Canera, just, I guess maybe you work on the monarch? I don't know if that's gonna be useful. Jubilost, maybe start throwing some bombs, please. Thank you. And Christian, let's do a... Shoot. Sorry, I'm a little nervous right now. Do I have Elemental Swarm? I don't. Energy Drain? Maybe? Or maybe Overwhelming Presence? Let's do a, Bogeyman. Mobanic Divas or Frost Giants. Let's do one of these. Sure. Oh, you know what I should have done? Is actually gotten Valerie to do this as well. My bad. And for Fabrosi, let's also use Blakemore's Grimoire, I guess. And hope that that works. Knock knock, where you go? Oh. Oh, he's moved over there. I see. Then how about we just attack the monarch then? Oh my god. Holy shit, he died so fast. He died like he loved it. That was great. Fabrosi, go after the Lantern King, please. Anything else to be aware of right now? No, we seem to be doing decently, knock on wood. Okay. Oh, that's our summoned... What? What's he doing there? Just standing around doing nothing. What a bitch. Alright, go after the Lantern King now. Fuck the other dudes. Although, Valerie, you're getting a little hurt, so I'm gonna do another cheeky little group heal here. Thank you. And he's about halfway there. Come on. You rat motherfucker. Almost there. Hopefully killing him will kill off the rest of the goons. I knew it.
Enough.
As soon as the Horned Hunter's body disappears in the fire, the destroyed throne room is flooded with light. The Lantern King, in his true blazing form, appears in the middle of the room. His furious mask is ringed by fire. The games have ended. The time freezes like resin, trapping you in the eldest amber light, and this light grows brighter. The rays pass through you, pierce you, ruthlessly bearing your your most intimate secrets, fears, and desires. Something inside you resonates with the light of the eldest, your curse. It is like the splinter of an arrow that remains in the wound, a slow weapon crawling toward your heart. Oh, so am I Iron Man? As soon as the rays touch it, it begins to heat up and then burns with intolerable pain.
Time for masks is over. You risk challenging an eldest, and I accept the challenge. You will fight not a mere embodiment, but my true essence. This is my essence. I don't need magic or servile monsters to destroy me. Words are enough. Yes, words. I once told you, words spoken in the right time and place possess the power of the storm. You lightheartedly answered that you know what your power and essence are.
The Lantern King starts talking. You hear his voice not with your ears. It comes to you through the rays of light, burning and compelling.
The desire to make the world live by your rules. I remember your answer. The world remembers it too. Your answer, your heart, your essence. Now, cursed king, I'm taking this part of your soul, as I took away Nerissa's ability to love. What you called your essence is yours no more.
The words of the eldest fly towards you like an arrow, ready to give new force to the curse that already torments you. But you have but an instant to reply. I make the world live by my rules, and there's no rule about letting you take my that part of my soul. Or we can bluff, which is a guaranteed success. And why do you imagine I told you the truth back then, eldest of mischief and lies? Perhaps you are the one who was fooled. One who can be fooled so easily has no power over words. Or will your words are nothing more than the wind, let them fly away. Nope, we'll take the bluff. A wave of pain comes crashing down upon you, but recedes quickly. You cannot tell whether you were protected by your words or something more, the essence of your soul, but the attack of the eldest was parried. Nice!
Let us continue. We both wear the crown. But what do you want? A meager patch of land, a few thousand souls? My dominion is chaos and magic, madness and deceit. Your power is nothing compared to mine. And that is why you are helpless before me. You will take my every blow as a divine punishment, as something imminent.
Please don't blow me. Yet again, you have little time to answer, and the answer is the only thing that can protect you from the eldest's next blow. I get my power from the endless loyalty of my subjects. Can you make a similar boast? My kingdom is strong with its warriors, so it can always protect itself, and that means I can too, even if I were facing a deity. I might not be a deity, but my kingdom is rich and prosperous, and so is my power. Knowledge and inspiration are as powerful as magic. My kingdom subjects know this full well. We have what it takes to protect ourselves from your evil. Lore religion check, which we might not make. I know enough about divinity to say that you are no deity. Don't try to scare me, you don't possess that sort of power. Or a guaranteed arcana check. I know enough about magic and sorcery, so don't try to threaten me. All you are is the most treacherous monster I've ever had the chance to defeat. Yes! There's a great power in knowledge. It wraps you in an invisible veil and protects from the eldest's blow. You feel his fury, but you know that it is not divine wrath, but the emotion of an ancient being, mighty but not almighty. Oh, so he's not a god. Interesting.
I'm curious what you think of me, cursed king. Do you see me as a villain or a simple joker? In truth, well, every conceive of the truth. Being an eldest means being one of the many strings that hold the world in place. Being an eldest means being such a vast and self-sufficient value that one's equals become strangers and one's inferiors are entirely insignificant. I am an eldest. Laughter, guile, transformation, that's what I am. Being what I am, I will let you feel a modicum of my loneliness. I will take away your pillar of strength.
Are you fucking serious? I have to have a one-on-one with this guy now? Oh my god. Having lost all support, you face the deity alone. Silence hangs heavy over the ruined throne room. Requires lawful. You don't have the right to take anything from me, Eldest, but I have the right to retrieve what's been taken unfairly. You took not my pillar of strength, but just useful tools, but it's in my power to take them back. No, I'll go with the lawful option. Because they might be dead, but they might also still be listening? I don't know. The blinding light flashes away, frightened like a living creature. The blistering metal of the curse cools. It still hurts, but the pain is no longer unbearable. You stand before the Eldest, as before a blazing living star, and he looks at you as if he's seeing you for the first time.
Good. You can play with words. Let us see if you can withstand the heat of my fire.
For a while, the Lantern King remains silent. You feel in his silence not angry, but bewilderment. Not angry bewilderment, but endless, boundless astonishment. Oh, they're back! Oh, fantastic! Welcome back, guys! Even my, Deva thing is back, I think. Wait, why? What happened to... I guess we lost the majority of our buffs? Guys? Hello? Can I click on you? What the fuck? What the hell did he just do? A pyrosis? Okay. Guys? Oh, finally I can click on you. Alright. Is this working still? I have no idea. Oh, I think it's working. And... oh, wow. Holy shit. Did we do it? Is he finally dead? Few have had the chance to see a star die. Spots of cold, lifeless darkness cover the fiery form of the Lantern King, growing, devouring, and with a dull moan settling onto the ground in a cloud of cold black dust. Can that thing stop popping, please? Oh. But a moment later, right where the Eldest's crown lay burning, another shining image is born. It grows, glowing, turning into a familiar silhouette wearing a crown. Why am I glowing green?
Defeat. What a refreshing feeling. I don't remember sensing it for a dozen millennia.
The Lantern King freezes, his light flickers strangely, and his masks begin to change with incredible speed. One breath and you're looking upon a horrible grimace of wrath, another breath and it's replaced with playful astonishment, another and it's the mask of fatherly care.
But what's next? How will you end this story? Listen, I know it. Elegant and refined. The hero defeats a deity in battle. Impressive, he grants the victor power and immortality. The hero enters the chambers of the deity to become his champion and herald, eternal, powerful, equally glorified both in the first world and in Galarian. His kingdom healed from its wounds and flourished under the rule of the immortal champion. A beautiful ending, isn't it? And this legend is yours for the asking.
Wait, you want me to be your bitch?
Trust the laughing lie. Don't do this. Not after everything you and I have endured because of him. I can give you immortality and power, though not as much as the Lantern Kings. Perhaps we won't be able to stand against the Eldest, but accept my gift and my patronage. And together we will make him pay for what he's done.
Wait, so you're offering basically the same thing?
How sad it is to hear you, Nyrissa. Thousands of years for nothing! You haven't learned a single lesson. Never learned to atone. But what do you say?
What will you ask in return for immortality, Eldest? And what exactly do you offer as a reward? What about Nyrissa? What'll happen to her if I agree to your offer? What do you suggest, Nyrissa? Eternal life and power, the patronage of the Eldest. I'd like this reward. I'll take Nyrissa's offer, immortality and salvation for my kingdom, but with nothing to do with you, Eldest. I will not bow to you, Eldest. Don't get your hopes up. Here's my offer. Lift the curse, return my kingdom to Galarian, and forget we exist. And I will forget that you exist. Or we could finish him. Are you sure I can't kill you? I think I'll try. Ooh. Alright, let's ask first. So what will you ask for in return? And, what's my reward?
That is easy. I will return your kingdom to Galarian and strengthen its connection to the First World. In their homeland, the Fae can endlessly return to life. I will give to you the same gift. So long as you remain an enclave of the First World, death within its borders will never threaten you.
So he basically gets what he's always wanted, I guess. I don't know if that's true or not. The voice of the Lantern King sounds careless and relaxed, but you cannot say if he's truly calm.
As for the prize, I'm offering you the position of servant. Believe it or not, I am lonely. Divine power and immortality are a heavy burden. To accept it means losing all your friends and companions, but you can find allies and reliable assistance. This is what I'm looking for. A herald and a general with whom I can share eternity, and together we'll play 1,000 wonderful pranks and spread our power across the First World and further. Much further.
What about Nyrissa? What'll happen to her if I agree to your offer? Sure.
What do you think? I can let my misguided protege go wherever she likes. Knowing her, I'm doubtful she will become a humble exile.
I won't. I've come too far to go back. It might take me 1,000 years and thousands of deaths, but I will find a way to get back at you, Eldest. Even if he betrays our alliance and becomes your puppet.
I see. And what do you suggest, Nyrissa?
I suggest we do not kneel. We are both cursed, you and I. But so what? The curse can harm you only as much as affliction touches your kingdom. But now, with the eldest wounded and bleeding, his henchmen all slain, I can return your state to the material plane. It will heal its wounds, and so will you. I'll create a bond between you and the First World, granting you immortality. Just as the Lantern King promises.
Okay, so... two sides of the same coin, maybe?
And what role in all this shall I play, trespasser?
Who cares about you?
The role of the vanquished. I know you will hardly accept a defeat, Eldest. You may try to attack us again, but we defeated you once. And we will do it again if we must. I'm ready to fight you forever if I have to.
Forever? You hear a storm in Nyrissa's voice. Now, I like the sound of immortality. I don't think I'll be siding with the eldest though, cause he's a bit of a punk bitch. Whereas, do I really want to be Nyrissa's punk bitch? Well, I mean, she didn't say that I'd be working for her. It's just that we would be allied, I guess? But I also like the idea of being independent. Unless maybe this is like, kind of like also taking her offer but telling him to fuck off. I'm not entirely sure. Or we could try to kill him. You know what, though? I think if there's one thing we can say about Fabrosi, it's that he would like to punch the eldest in the face and fucking murder his ass, right? Alright, so, not gonna lie, I'm very tempted to go with the immortality and salvation, but we've got to stick with our original principle of putting fist to face. Finish him.
Did I tell you I don't like dying? Well, I don't. Perhaps we should stop this pointless exercise and speak seriously.
Are you serious? I can't kill you? You big bitch. Ugh, fine. Then you know what? I will actually take Nyrissa's offer. Yeah, immortality and power sounds great to me. Without being your little bitch. Sure, why not?
So you plan to entertain me for all eternity? Or do you think you can still outplay me, trespasser?
I will end you. The Lantern King's mask changes again, this time to an image of astonishment.
Pretty words, Eldest. Save them for our next encounter. You pretend to laugh, but I see how shamed you are. What a deep wound you've suffered this day. It won't be the last, believe me.
Good grief. I hope it is the last. I don't want to have to fight this guy forever.
We've come a long way together. First as enemies, then as allies. I mark you with my gift. A bond to the First World. Eternal youth and immortality. We are the cursed king and queen. Each in their own kingdoms, their own world. But henceforth inextricably entwined. Eternity awaits. And possibly eternal war with a deceitful deity. But so what? It is our eternity. And perhaps in the end, we will rule not kingdoms, but whole worlds.
Okay, sure. I don't know if I want to rule with you. I mean, I already have, you know, a couple of queens. So, if you want to... Ooh. Uh-oh. Did I choose the wrong option?
Now that the eldest and other spiteful beings wouldn't be bothering us, the king returned to his subjects and celebrated the victory and the end of the kingdom's miseries with great fanfare. Everything gradually returned to normal, including our exciting lives. Not always peaceful, but also not troubled by invasions from another world. And little by little, our heroes and the common folk began to forget the sorrows of the past.
Wait, so that whole talk about eternal warfare was just garbage?
So the kingdom returned to Golarion, but not without taking a piece of the First World with it. Miracles and strange occurrences, both kind and cruel, became the norm. Not that the citizens hadn't grown used to that. Of course, the Lantern King wasn't thrilled with the way things worked out, but who cares? Our leader and Nyrissa, the cursed king and queen, are ever ready to face the power of the eldest. Until that time comes, our leader spends a lot of time in the First World, learning its secrets and testing his new powers. The immortal king and his kingdom became a legend come true in Golarion.
Yes! Unlimited power!
Under the wise leadership of the king, the Stolen Lands became a true country. There was still much to be done, of course, and some of it will need to be finished by our heroes' descendants. But there are no longer cut purses on every corner, and the peasants aren't afraid some new self-proclaimed chief will show up and strong-arm himself into power.
Wait, descendants? But aren't I immortal? Hold on.
The king did the right thing, leaning on the richest citizens of the Stolen Lands in his ruling. Thanks to their many trade relations, money floods into the kingdom, and the fact that the private mercenary armies bought with the merchants' money continue to gain power can still be overlooked.
During your rule, you heeded the interests of the merchants, not the ordinary people, right?
Just half a year after the war with the First World, Galt moved its troops to the southern border of the kingdom. Their attack was rebuffed. The enemy state's infantry retreated when the army's wizards brought down rains of fire and magical arrows on the heads of the flabbergasted enemy soldiers. Since then, Galt hasn't risked crossing any borders again, fearing cruel retaliation for further insolence.
Right, okay, so this is based on, I guess, my kingdom management choices? Sure. Because I think I supported Ragongar's ideas to boost up the mages in my army, right?
The king's subjects praise his generosity, while citizens of neighboring lands groan from crippling taxes. Citizens of the Stolen Lands have it pretty good. Truth be told, the treasury isn't always capable of paying the royal bills, and the throne room's adornments are clearly decaying. But sometimes you have to buy the people's love. Literally.
What? We are not destitute. We are more concerned about the people's short-term interest than increasing your wealth and long-term prospects, okay?
No kingdom can function without its nobility, and the kingdom in the Stolen Lands is no exception. Landowners, ready to share the burden of ruling alongside the king, grew to be more and more influential over time. And the more pompous the court balls and receptions held by dukes and baronets became, the more eventful were the lives of the schemers and freeloaders who always live within the shadows of the powerful.
Is this... Not sure which this one is?
The feud between Brevois North and South, which had been smoldering for ages, finally sparked the fires of civil war. We didn't interfere, watching as the forces of House Sertova and the Sword Lords slaughtered each other. Alternating between brief truces and fresh fights, Brevois was flooded with blood and grew weak. Its leaders could only watch helplessly as their border territories were slowly annexed by neighbors, until they fell to squabbling among themselves. The butchery in Brevois jeopardized the peace of the entire region.
So... Oh, right, yeah. So this is because we became independent from Brevois. Gotcha. Screw them.
The Tiger Lords never fully recovered from the damage Armont did to the tribe. Lacking a strong leader and torn by infighting, the barbarians sank into a short but fierce internal war. Their lands were quickly appropriated by neighboring tribes, and the Tiger Lords were scattered across Numeria and the River Kingdoms, little more than pitiful remnants of a once great tribe.
Ah, I see. Well, rip in peace.
Pitax almost returned to its former state, a joyful city filled with beers of dubious quality and deals of questionable legality. The old trade houses lost the crown, but they retrieved the property Iravetti had taken from them. Soon, Pitax became almost like a second capital in the kingdom, a thriving city through which rivers of money from across the region ran. Unfortunately, we get much less of this money than we would like. Governor Liachenza turned out to be helpless against widespread embezzlement.
Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, really? Did I make a mistake by putting this asshole in there? What a bitch. Whatever. Fine.
Maestro Bellavara gave the Academy of the Arts a second wind. Throwing out mediocre students and sycophants, she gathered within its walls talented visionaries, rebels, and freethinkers. Those whose gifts felt cramped within the walls of more respectable institutions. She managed to do what Iravetti never could, namely, make the Academy truly famous, albeit scandalously so. And so what if, instead of odes to the king, the Academy releases sneering pamphlets and revolutionary leaflets? It only helps his reputation as a true patron of the arts.
Okay, wait. Oh, okay, sorry, me. I thought she was like misgendering Bellavara or something. Interesting. Okay, so that turned out to be a lot better than I expected, I guess. Kind of? I didn't really think anything would come of it, but sure.
Trolls and kobolds, two of the most savage native peoples living in the Gnarl Marches, were completely exterminated in the region.
No!
The forest paths became much safer, and the peasants' cattle have stopped going missing.
But I have a kobold settlement in my kingdom though. What? Are you kidding me?
Bartholomew Delgado still serves the king loyally. From time to time, he orders peculiar mechanisms and substances from all corners of the world. After receiving them, he spends a few days bragging about some great discovery he's about to make, then ends up gloomy for a few months. Then he receives another package, and the process repeats itself. At night, chilling screams are often heard from his laboratory.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, without its founder, Varnhold never really recovered from the blow. Over time, the colony withered away, all the more so when its dwellers continued to disappear under mysterious circumstances. It took less than 2 years for Varnhold to permanently become a ghost town. The only person happy about the news was the king's new advisor, a mysterious and powerful wizard who still serves the ruler loyally to this day. No one knows what happened to the vanished dwellers of Varnhold. It feels like everyone just keeps trying to forget about them. There are still those who blame the king for their disappearance, but they prefer to do so very, very quietly.
Not my fault, guys. Also, who's stepping in the background there? I keep hearing footsteps.
The soot-scale kobolds think themselves the masters of the area around the old sycamore, and they aren't very friendly toward travelers. It hasn't come to bloodshed yet, but many careless travelers have broken an arm or a leg in the kobolds' tracks. When the king visits, the kobolds usually calm down a bit and even take down their traps, but it never lasts long.
Okay, so we still have those kobolds in our kingdom then. Good. I was worried about that.
Oleg's trading post continues to thrive, attracting even more travelers. Much to its owner's displeasure, a small town is springing up around it. Despite Oleg's grumbling, he and his wife are well regarded by everyone, and Svetlana was even elected town chief.
Well, good for them, la-di-da. Oh, right, because I said that, Right, okay, gotcha.
Jod and Keston, after surviving the bloom, remained loyal to the king they followed through thick and thin, and they continue to serve as court advisors to this day. The austere priest and the gloomy warrior regularly argue over the proper way to govern the state, as well as which of the two rulers should hear out first. Some things never change.
Sure.
Keston Gares took a post as chief of the kingdom's guard. The former heir to a noble family never returned to Brevoy, severing all ties to his kin. However, a few years after the victory over the First World, a girl arrived from Brevoy and soon married Keston. They say Keston started smiling a lot more after that.
Oh, is that the girl that he was after initially, and then he got kicked out of his family? Good for him.
Jod remained loyal to the king to the end of his days, healing the sick and generously sharing his austere wisdom with anyone who wished to hear it, and some who didn't. Having fulfilled his duty to the ruler, Erastil's priest peacefully departed this world, surrounded by friends and disciples.
Rip.
Tisana, Lamashtu's priestess, didn't remain in the king's service for long. One night, she just disappeared from the castle and set off for the kingdom's borders, preaching to anyone who would listen and granting the needy the blessing of the Mother of Monsters.
Are you kidding me? You just left?
Having participated in Lamashtu's ritual, Olika gave birth to a strong and healthy baby. Sadly, the child grew into an unruly and violent adolescent.
Uh-oh.
Having named the peer at just 10 years of age, the boy escaped to the Gnarl Marches, fleeing the rage of a mob that tore his mother to pieces instead. No one knows what happened to the lad, but legends of Lamashtu's child, who sometimes kills lost travelers and sometimes leads them to safety, are passed on by word of mouth throughout the area.
And eventually this will become a Netflix series of documentaries that talk about the Lamashtu's child.
Breinhart became a loyal ally and trade partner of the kingdom, and Darvin himself had been seen as a frequent guest in the capital. The elegant monarch of the neighboring kingdom has broken many hearts at court. After his visits, many young guards and servants have been seen staring through windows, sighing wistfully about something.
Whatever.
The lizard folk of the Longtail tribe returned to live on the shores of Candlemere, but they couldn't return to their ancient way of life. Living alongside people, the lizard folk adopted their behaviors, habits, and even religion. More and more of the Longtail tribe pray not to the spirits of their ancestors, but to Erastil or Gorum. They even began to forget their original language. I hope someone writes down their songs and legends before they all sink into oblivion.
But does that mean that the lizard folk are becoming more common? That's good. That's a good thing. I don't like them losing their heritage and their ancestry and stuff, but still, very cool that they're becoming regular citizens. Awesome.
The goblins who put so much effort into preserving the king's lands obviously felt that gave them the right to do whatever they wanted in the kingdom. Travelers are careful to move in groups when they can, and any peasants who spot at least one particularly toothy stranger immediately raise the alarm. For if you see one goblin, there's likely a whole gang.
Oh, well, good for the goblins, I guess.
A delegation of wizards from Absalom and other areas appeared in the kingdom one day, asking for permission to examine the lair of the Lich Farniris the Thoughtful. After completing their research, the wizards spent a long time thanking the king for freeing the world of that monster. In their opinion, he'd been capable of causing the end of the world, maybe even 2 worlds.
He was that powerful? Holy shit.
The sweet teeth departed on a journey, hoping to see as many wonders as possible of this world and others. They keep sending us news from every corner of the map. Their bright painted wagon, drawn by a bull mastodon, crisscrosses Golarion, somehow appearing in the center of one incredible story after another.
Aw, good for them. I like tieflings.
After the victory, the storyteller abandoned his affairs and began spending a lot of time alone in contemplation. He eventually bid farewell to the king and left his lands. But I suspect the inhabitants of Golarion haven't heard the last of this mysterious traveler, for his own story is hardly finished. The ancient artifacts gathered by the king built the foundation of a museum collection that has become famous even in far-off Absalom.
I am kind of curious about his background though. I wish we could have actually found out his origins and whatnot, because he supposedly could be one of the oldest living elves in the world, right? Or something?
Amiri remained a pariah to her native tribe, but she stayed close friends with Nylak, who ruled the 6 bears wisely and taught them to survive in the unfamiliar plains and cities. The restless barbarian would often travel for long stretches of time, but sooner or later she would always return to her old friends, bragging about new scars and recounting new feats, many of which Nylak immortalized in song.
Aww, good for you.
Valerie stayed to serve the king, and to this day she continues to be a muse to many people. Not just bards and admirers, but to warriors as well. Honest and resilient, Valerie is not just famous for her feats in battle, but also for her patience and kindness, which she says the king helped her discover within herself.
Good for you, girl. You've come a long way with Valerie and helped her reconcile with the goddess Shelyn. Valerie did not return to serving the arts, but admitted that she respects those who choose that path.
Harren became famous, respected by dwarves throughout our kingdom as well as our neighbors, even as far as the 5 Kings Mountains. He's often been asked to help out or teach others, and he's never denied anyone, despite his grumbling. Some people even listen to his preaching. Lucky for us, there's a lot less howling about the end of the world now, and more wise words of moderation and humility. Not all of his disciples turned to Grotus, but everyone took away something useful from his teachings. Jaethal spent some time at the king's court, but she then left to do whatever it was her new goddess required. She must have become a great inquisitor for Pharasma, as no one would know the ways of the undead and Urgathoa's cultists as well as a former undead cultist would. She was also seen in the company of Salim Godafar. It's unlikely the two became friends, being so different from one another, but it's a known fact that they worked together.
Interesting. Alright, cool. Good for you, I guess. You managed to convince Jaethal to stop serving Urgathoa and protect your daughter's life. In making this decision, your undead companion finally abandoned the unlife she clung to for so long and died. Oh. Oh, right, yeah, she did explode.
Octavia didn't stay still for very long. Soon, she and Reg went to Numeria and started a huge slave rebellion there. They didn't manage to destroy the Technic League, but to this day, slaves speak their names with admiration, and slavers with terror. Over the course of their journey, the two grew as close as ever, leaving their quarrels and resentments behind. After returning from Numeria, Octavia settled in her mother's house and became the king's advisor and loyal companion.
Cool.
Rigangar left for Numeria with Octavia to start a slave rebellion. Over the journey, he really matured and learned to understand others, as well as how to control his anger. After he returned, he took a position in the king's court. Being both formidable and charming, he inspired fear in the hearts of some and lust in others. There are even some rumors that he almost talked Octavia into marrying him, and possibly even continuing the Della Fiorni line.
Almost talked her into marrying him? Almost? Did it not go well?
Tristan stayed in the Stolen Lands. Endowed with a special blessing of Sarenrae, the priest became known as a great healer and went on to perform many more miracles. I'd say the Movonic Diva deserves the right to rejoin Sarenrae's divine army. I hope the goddess will think the same when Tristan's hour comes and his soul is up for a new judgment.
Good for you, I guess.
After the war ended, Ekin hung up his bow on the wall and traded the path of the ranger in for the craft of the carpenter. It may not be the most heroic ending to a tragic story like his, but as Torag is my witness, Ekin's happy with it, as is Alina, who became his wife and is bearing his child. Any baby born into this family will be pretty lucky, since the king himself still visits his old friend and will likely become the child's patron.
Oh, that's nice. That's pretty heartwarming. Good for you, Akun. Good for you, man. And I guess you got with Alina. Fantastic.
Jubilost returned to the life of a traveling explorer, frequently visiting his favorite kingdom. He said so himself. His famous work studying the First World all opened with a dedication to his longtime companion, the king. Sometimes, during Jubilost's performances, all kinds of chaos would break loose. Viewers turned into unicorns, or would be teleported to the top of a cliff. Later, Jubilost would be seen arguing fiercely with a pretty gnome named Nerd. The arguments looked very sweet and intimate.
Whoa, I didn't expect that development. Okay, cool, good for you.
As for Knock Knock, apologies, I mean Hero Knock Knock.
Thank you.
He continued his questionably heroic efforts in the Stolen Lands. Despite whatever mess he fell into, no matter the danger he leapt into, he always seemed to scrape through just a little better off than before. Like true heroes, he simply never gave up, struggling on and meeting the challenge of each new day with a spirit that no mishap or misfortune could ever quell. The slightly inaccurate statue of him and the king still stands in the square to this day. The two figures side by side. I've always felt that, while the heights may be a bit off, let's say, it accurately reflects the size and spirit of the goblin hero who'd been nurtured by the teachings of his king.
Oh, that's nice. Good for you, Knock Knock.
It must be said that the king found a double happiness in his beloved twin tieflings. The three of them are rarely seen together because Kalika looks after her shelter for tiefling children, while Kanera busies herself with trade deals. And both sisters serve as patrons of a school of magic devoted to Nethys. But when the incredible trio do happen to be seen together, just looking at them makes everyone smile. And their common wedding was nothing short of spectacular. The magical fireworks at its finale were the stuff of history, and ever since, many brides and grooms across the neighboring lands have made it a habit to decorate their wedding hats with little horns.
Yes, polygamy! Fantastic! Nice, holy shit, I'm so glad it actually worked out. My god, that's awesome.
Despite all the woes that befell the country, our king remains a strong leader. Many noble houses from neighboring lands wouldn't hesitate to be related to him, and they regularly send a variety of marriage proposals.
Excuse me, I already have 2 wives, thank you.
As for myself, the author of this book, Lindsay, who never chose a pretty nickname, I'm still here, inside my creation, within the Capitol Library. I live just like I always dreamed, surrounded by people and books, and not a day goes by without someone turning my pages. My story inspired many others to take up the quill. My readers have written many beautiful books and poems, transporting prisoners of humdrum lives into worlds of endless fantasy. What more could I dream of? I hope, O honored reader, that this story inspired some creativity in you, or at least offered some entertainment. In any case, it's time to set the final period.
Aww, Lindsay. Aw, man. Still a little bittersweet, not gonna lie. I was hoping that, you know, she would come back or something, but... Well, I mean, she seems happy, so I'm happy for you, Lindsay. Wow. Holy crap, that was a lot to go through. Not in like a bad way, but damn. That was fucking awesome. And that's it. Oh my god. We're done with Pathfinder Kingmaker. Holy shit. 253, 54 episodes? 2/3 of a year. 2/3 of a year. That's how long the series went on for. My god. That was incredible. Holy shit, not gonna lie. I love this game. That was so much fun. And, holy fuck. 2/3 of a year. Let's never do that again. But I am so excited for the next Pathfinder. So excited that I've actually backed the Kickstarter as well. And I'm also very excited for Baldur's Gate. Oh my god, this year's gonna be so good for RPGs. I am so looking forward to it. My body is not ready yet, but I'll get there eventually. But holy crap, that was so much fun. It went a lot longer than I kind of expected, but I also kind of thought it would go on for a little while. There were times where, you know, I thought it would be coming to an end soon, but then it didn't. So again, that's not a bad thing though, because I really love the game. I think if I had to play it all over again, I would probably do the kingdom management thing a little bit better, now that I understand the mechanics and all that jazz. Like, it's not such a bad thing if you fail an event, or if it doesn't go perfectly or whatever. Not a huge deal. I should have just been focusing on the ranks more so than the actual numbers themselves, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's going to be it for our Pathfinder Kingmaker series. Like, holy crap! Thank you to everyone who followed along for this, because you dedicated 30 minutes of each day for 2/3 of a year to watch me yammer on about this and that and make stupid blunders and just bumble my way through this entire thing. But we got there. We got there, and somehow, some way, I managed to get through the Lantern King fight on my first try. That was, I think that was just maybe pure luck? I don't know. Or maybe it's not that difficult of a fight. I do feel like the fight with the spawn of Rovogog was much more difficult though, so yeah. Holy crap though. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to every one of you who followed along, or even just dropped by every now and then to check on my progress and see how I'm doing, etc, etc. Thank you guys for the advice. Thank you so much for, well, basically everything, really. And if you enjoyed the campaign, if you enjoyed the series and the final episode, so I would greatly appreciate it if you could leave a like. Let me know what you thought about the campaign, your highlights, things like that. And if you aren't already, be sure to be subscribed so you can watch out for future RPGs and whatnot, because I say let's never do this again, but we will be doing this again. Oh yes, I love these long RPGs. It's like one of my favorite genres, so yeah, I absolutely will be doing more of this, for sure. And if you want to, you can always support me on Patreon. You can support me financially via Patreon, or by joining the channel as a member via YouTube, or by subscribing to me on Twitch, but don't feel obligated. Just you spending your time with me is more than enough, so I'm very grateful for that. Well, that's going to be it for our Pathfinder Kingmaker series. What will replace this? Well, I have an idea, but it might be a little week or so before something else actually does replace this, so I can maybe have a bit of time to prepare for the next series and all that jazz. But holy crap, that was fucking awesome and so much fun. Woo, mama. Good old Fabrosi. Oh man, I can't wait for his next iteration in this world. Alright guys, well, that's gonna be it for our Pathfinder Kingmaker series, so thank you so much for watching, and have an amazing breakfast.